The 2023-24 school year is officially over. I'm proud to see just how much our students and staff have accomplished this year, and I'd like to thank you all for joining me each month for these updates. There is still much work to be done as we prepare for students to return this fall, but for now, we'll end our year by celebrating some of our high school's talented graduates. First, of course, let's dive into this month's Scoop with Scallon. The Windsor High School boys swimming and diving team scored 863 points, winning the team's first conference title. They went on to take second place at state. I'd like to give a special shout out to Jake Eccleston for being named Swimmer of the Year and Anthony Mascarenas for being named Diver of the Year, as well as Coach Timmons and Coach Palmer, who were both named Coach of the Year. Congratulations on a great season. Severance High and Windsor High did a fantastic job representing our district at the FCCLA State Leadership Conference. Our students medaled in several categories such as entrepreneurship, sports nutrition, career investigation, and hospitality and tourism. Great job, everyone. Congratulations to the Windsor High School cast, crew, and pit as they earned 3 Bobby G nominations for hair and makeup, outstanding performance by an orchestra, and outstanding performance by a chorus. Great job on that production of 9 to 5. Audience members were transported under the sea as Windsor Middle School students completed a run of The Little Mermaid Junior, May 2nd through 4th, for their annual spring musical. May 6th through 10th was Teacher Appreciation Week. To show their gratitude, our Board of Education delivered donuts to each of our schools, and the Weld RE-4 Education Foundation put on a beautiful appreciation event. Thank you to the incredible teachers in our district who inspire, encourage, and make a lasting impact on our students every day. One particular class at Grandview Elementary has been taking a proactive approach to fitness. Since the beginning of the school year, Miss Simsak's 3rd grade class has taken it upon themselves to run for 15 minutes every Wednesday. To help Miss Simsak prepare for an upcoming marathon, her students ran a collective 150 miles between March 20th and May 5th. Way to go, kids! Finally, I want to congratulate the class of 2024. Your dedication, creativity, and spirit have left an indelible mark on the halls of our schools. This is the beginning of a new chapter, and I cannot wait to see where your paths will take you. Here's to the memories, the friendships forged, and the futures waiting to be written. Go forth and conquer, graduates. Congratulations. Today I'm here with Ellie Hua, who is a senior at Severance High School. What are your plans after high school?
I was a freshman admit into the University of Wyoming's nursing program, so I plan on doing my Bachelor's of Science in Nursing there to become a registered nurse, hopefully work a few years, and then go back to school to become a nurse practitioner. And my end goal is to be able to serve in third world countries and use the skills that I gained from the nursing program in those countries.
Wow, that's amazing, Ellie. You'd be a great nurse, I can tell. So what extracurriculars have you been involved in at Severance High School?
I have been a varsity cheerleader for 4 years, and I have also been on the Windsor High School swim team, and this year I was captain. Last year I was in DECA, and I've been in NHS, FFA, FCCLA, and Geek Club.
So tell me a little bit about those career and tech ed programs. Let's start with FCCLA.
From that, community is very encouraging and an uplifting community that really prepares you for like careers in hospitality and that type of thing, which kind of aligns with my career goals as well. I've competed at state twice.
It's a lot of work, but it's sure worth it, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Sure. Talk to me a little bit about FFA.
I've been in FFA since I was a freshman, and my ag teacher was Mr. Melton that year, and he really was the one that really pushed me to start competing in agricultural events. So that really helped me be able to use my speaking skills throughout my years as I've continued on.
It's going to be helpful just in life in general.
For sure.
Do you have a favorite teacher?
I really appreciate Miss Santo for the way that she's taught math. And then Miss Wharton, she's not a teacher anymore, but she really made an impact in my life. She was the one that encouraged me to become an officer of FCCLA this year. And then Miss Larson and Miss Gross have definitely played
Such great teachers. Yeah, Miss Wharton, she still works in the district.
Yes.
Helping a lot of kids, but yeah, she was awesome. The Ames Academy, how's that made an impact on you?
So I'm in the Med Prep Career Academy through Ames, and that's like a year-long class that I've been taking. I receive, I think, 6 certifications and certificates from that class, which some of them are like basic life support. I will receive my CNA certification from them in the end of May, where I can use the skills that I gained from that class, and I'm going to work at a nursing home this summer.
Wow, you've been a busy kid. What advice might you have for incoming freshmen?
It doesn't really matter if you grasp the concept right away or if you really understand what's going on, as long as you're putting in the effort. And that's when you really see like your grades start to go up.
I may have you come back and talk to the freshman classes next year because they need to hear that. What is your greatest accomplishment? You've done so many things, Ellie.
I was able to start my own small business. It's a crochet business. I was able to use the skills that I gained from FCCLA and FFA to help prepare me better for that.
We'll be watching to see what you do, Ellie. I think you're going to make a great nurse. Today I'm here interviewing Johnny Reed, who is now a senior at Windsor High School. What are your plans after high school?
I'm continuing my basketball career at Black Hills State in South Dakota, and I'm planning on get a business degree. I'm thinking in economics or accounting, and then if I can, I want the opportunity to get my master's in leadership.
I know you've been involved in a lot of different activities and extracurricular things. Can you tell me what you've been involved in and things you've done while you've been here at Windsor High School?
So I played 2 sports. I played football and basketball. I was our class president for 3 years and then our student body president my senior year. I started the WWBN during COVID.
You want to explain a little bit what that is?
It's our broadcasting system that our school uses so our parents and families don't have to pay to watch our games.
Tell me about the teachers who have made an impact on you or the coaches.
Miss Campschroeder, Miss K, she's been like a second mom to me when I've been here, and I had some hard times my junior year, and I claim that if she wasn't one of those teachers, it would probably be hard for me to be who I am today. And she really supported me through that. And then, of course, Coach Rack. I mean, me and Coach Rack are really close. And he also helped me through some hard times and was able to unlock the gym for me whenever I needed it and kind of helped me create that safe space for myself.
Good to have that good support around you.
Yeah.
What classes had the biggest influence on you?
I really liked psychology. I think Mr. Stapleton did a great job with that, and I ended up taking AP Psych. Sociology was a great class too, taught by Mr. Thompson. And then I liked math, so all the math classes were fun for me.
We did a 3-on-3, Dream on 3.
I'm wearing the shirt right now.
Oh, you got it on,
I got it on today.
Make a difference. You want to talk a little bit about that process?
We had the opportunity to give a kid who was disadvantaged a chance to experience something he's never experienced before. I'm pretty sure it was the Nuggets game.
Yeah, we took it down in a limo and courtside. And
that was awesome, and it was heartwarming.
You know, I also saw you playing with the Unified Basketball Team a couple years back.
And that was awesome. My mom works with special ed kids. She's a school psychologist. So I've always kind of been a part of those kind of things that help kids that have been disadvantaged naturally.
What are some of the skills and life skills you've learned while you've been here at Windsor High School? One
of the things I have learned in sports, clubs, classes, academics, it's not about how you get knocked down, it's how you respond to adversity when it strikes. Because you can't control what happens, so you control how you react to it.
That's right. Out of all the things you've done in your 4 years here, what is your biggest accomplishment?
Basketball-wise, we were state runner-ups this year. And I say that it was our biggest accomplishment because at the beginning of the year, after my junior year, we lost 6 seniors, and nobody thought we were going to be contenders. And we took 4 sophomores and 2 juniors and 3 seniors and made a run to hang a banner. Talk about your involvement maybe in some of the student council things that you've done. I think our student council in general is just fun because with Mr. Thompson being the new sponsor, we've set a new standard. And I think our StuCo is really inclusive of everybody.
For incoming freshmen, give me some advice on what Johnny Reed might tell these freshmen coming in.
You know, my biggest advice would be don't fall behind early. And I don't know that from experience, but I know my friends that have failed class early. And if you get down early, it's hard to come back from it.
We wish Johnny Reed the best of luck as he continues his career. So blessed to have known you.
Thank you, Ms. Scallon.
This is Mr. Ryan Platt. Welcome, Ryan. I'm just going to ask you a few questions about your experience here at Severance High School and your plans for the future. So what are your plans after high school?
I am currently enrolled in Ames Community College. I'm pursuing an associate's in computer informational systems. It's an area of applied science degree. And then that would wrap up about this time next year. And then from there, I am transferring probably to UNC to go finish my bachelor's.
Tell me about business enterprise.
Yeah, so Student-Based Enterprise is a program we started here last year. I debuted into that program this year, and it is all about trying to set up a functional student store or otherwise school-based business within the schools who create funding to supply the CTE department and curriculum. We have a lot of plans for it going forward. It'll hopefully open next year.
Thanks for being part of that, getting that going. That's going to be a legacy for sure. What is your favorite class?
It'd probably have to be my marketing class I took a couple of years ago, maybe last year. I think the skills I gained from that class are absolutely invaluable, and those are skills I still use to this day.
So do you think you're prepped for college? Are you ready?
I am so ready for that.
So as a senior, what advice might you give a freshman, an incoming freshman next year to Severance High School?
Even though those classes, those lower level classes, they do seem remedial, they do seem like busy work, don't underestimate what you can pull from that class. A lot of the classes at SHS do have skills that build upon them into later courses. Like, I would not have been able to get to where I am now had I not taken Introduction to Business in my freshman year. My freshman year, yeah, absolutely. It built up to my sophomore year where I did learn more about business and about video and that kind of stuff and how to create those forms of media to promote a business, which built up to my junior year where I learned about marketing and business law, which built up to student-based enterprise. High school is 4 years for a reason.
That's awesome. Good to hear. And that's good advice for freshmen. Pay attention in those classes. Like Ryan said, get what you can get out of them. Is there a teacher in all your years that really made an impact on you?
Miss Daniels, she was a science teacher, and she definitely outlined the idea that to learn a topic, to get any sort of learning, all you need is just to be interested in the topic, to make yourself want to learn. You can only get out as much as you really put into your education. And college is built on that principle, so in another way, she did kind of set up for that as well.
What are some other life skills can you think of off the top of your head, like some things you learned in school that will help you in life?
Coming to the school, socializing was not a big thing that I like to do. I didn't really like to talk to other people. I didn't like to get to know a lot of people. I was very introverted. And to an extent, I am still very introverted. However, I would say these days I'm definitely a lot more sociable, a lot more approachable, and a lot more articulative of my words. And I feel like that is something I could have only really gotten through going to the CT department and getting involved.
A lot of that hands-on learning is great, and a lot of good kids in CTE programs will be watching you, and we're very proud of you, Ryan. Thanks for visiting with me today.
Of course.
Yeah. This is Joy Perry Grice. What are some of the interests and extracurriculars that you're involved in here at Windsor High School?
Marching band, POMs, the choir program, the theater program, and I do studio dance.
Awesome. I know you're very, very active. Very active. What are your plans after high school?
After high school, I plan on attending CSU, double majoring in music education and dance performance.
What got you interested in these classes and activities?
I grew up in a musical family, so I was interested in doing choir, band, theater, and I really wanted to reach out and try new things.
What teachers might have affected you or impacted you most?
Miss Murphy, the choir director here at Windsor, she's a teacher that just believes in every student and gives every student a chance to shine, and I think that's really special.
She's such a great teacher. I've seen her in action. You had a big surgery.
Yes.
Do you want to talk a little bit about that?
Going through my first spinal fusion surgery was definitely a huge hardship, especially as a freshman. I was new, I was really shy, I was scared to try new things, and then on top of that, having a really invasive surgery was really hard. But the support from all of Windsor High School, not only the students, but the teachers were there for me, supporting me the whole time, and that's what truly kept me going.
Your tenacity and your just ability to bounce back, I'm gonna cry, was just amazing. You were such a good role model for so many kids. So Joy, tell me about some of the life skills you've learned while you've been here at Windsor High School.
To become my own independent person, to definitely share my light. I'm not like anyone else. No one is the same. And I think that's truly special that everyone can bring something different.
That's great. And you certainly have left your handprint here at Windsor High School. What advice would you give the incoming freshmen?
Reaching out of your own comfort zone and trying new things, you won't only learn new skills, but you will meet lifelong best friends.
We're excited to see you fly. We're very proud of you, and I'm going to miss you.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you for tuning in each month. The Superintendent Spotlight will return in the fall, where we will continue to highlight the various ways our district pursues our mission to engage, educate, and empower. Have a great summer.